Peace family, conjurequeen here, and I want to make this quick video just to inform my family on the political agenda that's been going on. And I've been noticing these articles popping up about how the white population is decreasing and that the white population death rate is more higher than the birth rate. So supposedly they're saying that by the year 2000, and I think they said 2045, there is going to be in the American population, North America, less than half of the whites will occupy the land. So one of the things that I noticed, and I'll include the link to the video that I saw, the article, in the description so you guys can check it out yourself. One of the things that I noticed is that this agenda was being pushed on CNN. So we already know that when it comes to the media, right, like big chain media outlets, whenever they're pushing an agenda or they have certain data or statistics or news, it always ends up being a little bit some type of like a scheme behind it. Like, we have to be very discernful whenever the media tries to push a certain like idea onto us or push certain data, right? Like, how do we know that this data is not made up? How do we know this is not an agenda that they're pushing? I honestly feel, because I'm only speaking from my opinion, I feel as though they are pushing this, especially CNN, like these media outlets are pushing a race war. What they're doing, and they kept talking about Texas. They kept saying like, well, the majority of the white population is in Texas because a lot of the white population are moving from different areas and migrating to Texas because of, they said, like economy reasons or something like that. And then what they went on to also say is that there's like the population between the Latino population and the white population is going kind of like neck to neck. Like, they tried to word it a certain way. Like, be very mindful of the words that they use in the media and in politics. Like, they use certain jargon, certain words. They play with words to excite a certain emotion inside of the public. Because remember, the best way to make the public think a certain way is to trick them with words, a trickery, right? Sorcery, using the words, the gift of gab, spells, casting spells with your words. So one of the things that I noticed is that they kept like comparing the white population and the Latino population, and we already know that Trump is already out here talking about how we trying to get the Mexicans out of here, that they taking all of our jobs. And Texas, let's be real, it's in the South, the dirty South. Like, Texas is a very racist, a lot of racists are there. So why do you think that like all of this stuff that's happening, they're trying to make it seem like, okay, the white population is dying out, Latinos are taking over, all of the white people are moving to Texas. And at this rate, they're saying that the white population, if they basically was saying that 20% of the white population in America are older, like they're over 45. So the guy was basically saying that they are 45 is like the time where you're no longer making babies. So it's like a wrap for them, right? So then he was saying that the rest of the white population that's like with like childbearing age is less than the older generation. He was saying, like, like I said, I'm gonna include because I'm paraphrasing, I'm gonna include the link in the description so you could check it out yourself, right? And use your own opinion on what you think that was about. So basically, and I feel like, look, they're going extra hard to make it seem as though the white population is dying out, like to scare people, to make people like, honestly, I feel like that whole abortion law wasn't for black people. It wasn't for the indigenous people. It wasn't for Latinos. It wasn't for us. I feel like if there is supposedly some type of a population decrease in the white population, then I honestly feel like maybe those white guys who were in charge did that because they were afraid that their white genealogy was going to be wiped out. Let's say, for instance, quote unquote, if the white population really is dying, because nobody really has these hands-on statistics unless you really go through books and do all of the statistical work yourself, right? But me and my cousin, I just told y'all, like, I went away for the weekend, and me and one of my cousins was talking about how we feel as though that new abortion law was more so for white people, because if they are going extinct, or if their genetic pool is like dying out, then this is kind of like a last resort type thing where it's like, look, we can't afford for you guys to like keep aborting your babies. Like, if y'all guys keep aborting, we're gonna go extinct. So we need y'all to stop. So let's just ban it all together and make you have babies. Why would these white guys want these white women to have babies so bad? Why would they care so much about another woman's body unless they really are that fearful for their life, right? So let's think let's think a little deeper than a superficial level, right? Because people don't realize, like, don't get so angry when all of these things change and politics happen. Like, you need to start asking yourself, why are they pushing this agenda? Why is CNN or ABC or like these mainstream media outlets pushing this agenda? Why are they telling me this? Why are they putting this out in the public eye? Because what they don't want you to know, they're not going to put it on TV. They're not going to have it on the news. CNN, come on. They're not going to have it up there. You're going to either have to find out through social media yourself or somebody else doing the research and finding out. But they purposefully put this out there, and they're spreading this news that the white population is going to damn near be extinct by the year 2045. That's what they're saying. Like, half of the white population is going to be wiped out because the birth rate is less than the death rate by 50%, right? Based on their statistics. So what I feel is that they're exciting the racists, because think about it. Racists is going to be like, well, if we're dying out, then we're going to have to wipe them out before they wipe us out, all or nothing, survival of the fittest. So we already know that they've been trying to push martial law, trying to push a racial war. They know that the people are waking up, that more people are stepping into their higher self, their consciousness. So what these media outlets are trying to do, and those who once had power, because they're losing power, they're pulling all of their last strings, all of their trump cards, you know, and I use that word on purpose, right? They're using all of their trump cards like their last resort, because they're running out of material. They're running out of things to do. They're running out of ideas. They are literally panicking. They're fighting amongst themselves. So now what they're trying to do is like, all right, look, we don't know what else to do. We're losing control here. So let's just start like pulling away women's rights, and let's start, you know, making these feminists angry, and let's start making a race war so that the blacks and the Latinos and the whites can fight amongst each other. Let's create all of this war so that way we can distract all of them from attacking us, right? So remember, divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. This is history repeating itself. How many times do you guys keep falling for the same crap? Like, I feel like we're coming into a time right now where more people are waking up and we're seeing through the bullshit. Right? Like, a lot of the population is going to believe this stuff, but I'm putting this out there because I'm telling y'all, like, y'all my family, and I don't want y'all to be led astray. So I do want y'all to share this video and share this link, the link that I'm going to give y'all, the video and this video right here, with your friends, your family, because I feel like there is an agenda to divide and conquer. There is a race war being pushed. Like, this agenda has been being pushed for the years now. Like, everything is all interconnected. So don't think that, oh, it's a coincidence. Oh, this is not connected. Everything is connected. But you got to like step outside for a moment, outside of the whole pro-black thing, step outside of the whole feminist thing, step outside of the labels for a moment, and really just step all the way back and look at everything with an open mind. And you'll see how all of these different agendas and political propaganda is all connected. I just want y'all to think. That's all I want y'all to do. I want y'all to put two and two together and realize that this is an agenda. And they're trying to brainwash you and make you think that there's a war amongst something else, trying to divert your attention from what really matters. Continue focusing on you. Continue elevating yourself. Don't worry about all of this hate and lies and deception that they're sending you. They're trying to bring your vibration down because you're rising up. More people are waking up to their truth. So I just want to put that out there. Don't believe everything that they're saying. Don't, just be mindful too, because there may be some angry white people that may get very hostile. I'm just letting y'all know, especially if you live in like Texas, Louisiana, like the southern states, right? Like, be very careful, okay? I don't want y'all out here like provoking anybody, and I'm not telling y'all to be scared either, but just have your protection, because the feelings that I'm getting, like, I don't like it. I don't like the vibe that they're this agenda that they're pushing, and I don't like where I feel like it's going. I've had dreams, I've had visions, and I hate to say this, but a lot of the times my visions and my dreams, they always come to pass. And I really don't want to see the bloodshed and all of that stuff that I've envisioned. Like, whew, it's going to make that movie, The Purge, look like Disneyland. That's the vision that I saw. It's going to be nothing compared to that. Pure bloodbath everywhere. And it's going to be all of that for nothing, for lies, for media lies sent to you to plant the seed in your head to make you hate somebody who did nothing to you. You feel me? So whoever you are that's watching this, whether you're white, black, and I don't really like to use colors because we're not crayons. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole nother agenda that was used to like confuse us as far as who we are. But for political right purposes, right? Whether you are indigenous, black, or Caucasian, white, green, blue, whatever you want to call yourself, Latina, whatever. Like, look, you're watching this. Listen to the message with an open mind. Really ask yourself, why is this message being pushed upon me? What are they trying to do? What type of emotion are they trying to pull out of me? And why do they want me to be angry? Why are they telling me this? Is this even true? How does this feel? How does this information feel with my spirit? You got to ask yourself that when you're receiving this information from the media, how does it make you feel? Does it make you angry? Does it make you anxious? Does it make you sad? Does it even feel real to you? If it brings your vibration low, then you know that it doesn't fit your spirit, because your natural spiritual state is happiness, joy, enlightenment, love, high vibration. If anything makes you feel any less than that, it's something that's not right, and you need to analyze it and look deeper into that. So I'm just going to leave y'all with that. Do your own homework. Do your own research. Don't be so quick to believe everything that the media tells you. Okay, don't be so quick to be angry and jump onto, wanting to beat somebody up because the media said, oh, this person is evil, or oh, this person is about to wipe out your population. Don't matter who you are watching this. Don't be so quick to hate somebody else because of what's been ingrained in you. Do the thinking. Think for yourself. Don't be like everybody else. Ashe? Until next time, Conjure Queen signing out. Peace.